Nicolas Cage played Ghost Rider in 2007 based on the famous Marvel comic. Today we analyze his character.
Kabuto Toys, un viaje sin final. Escala 1 a 6 con un brillo genial. Heroes y villanos en un mundo inmortal. Kabuto Toys, la magia del detalle.
Ghost Rider is an action film based on the dark Marvel character, a biker who transforms into a fiery skull to hunt demons who have escaped from hell. The film is a horror that became one of the biggest box office flops of that year, yet years later they released a much more gruesome sequel. Present Toys offers this unlicensed figure. It comes in a wonderful dust jacket featuring a fiery skull and colourful flames all over. The box is a sober but broken black with the image of the character's profile and the title of Skeleton Knight. And let's go with the metal accessories of this edition. Made of very solid plastic and with a very successful colour, these fire accessories for the display of the figure. 2 pairs of interchangeable hands. They're painted black, and you'll need to be very careful when attaching them because they have very sharp spikes. A pair of chains with different endings. An extra head, which is what I'm going to use to display my figure. You'll see that the other one isn't worth much. The mandible is excessively loose. It doesn't adhere well to the rest of the skull, so great care must be taken when positioning it. It's supposedly a head with LED lights in the eyes, but this box arrived open and doesn't work. I don't know if they sent me a defective one that was returned or if it's a battery problem. They offer us 2 shotguns. A charred one for the burning character, which doesn't quite convince me. And another normal one with good paint detail and functional movement. And this is the base. A bit big for my taste, but ideal if you have plenty of space in your display cases and want to display it with all its accessories. The figure's body is very good, with that Nicolas Cage-like bearing that goes very well with the waist of that very tight leather suit. The worst part about this figure is the actor's head. From certain angles you can recognise Nicolas Cage, but the resemblance is very slight. I don't like it at all. Very tight joints because the suit is very tight and prevents many risky poses. It's worth noting that the suit is made of genuine leather, so there's no risk of it deteriorating over time. Three stars for a figure that could have been splendid but ends up as a want to do, but can't. The main problem with Nicolas Cage's sculpt is easy to fix. No one in their right mind would pose this figure without the skull head. It's a big plus that the clothing is made of genuine leather, something top-of-the-line brands like Hot Toys don't offer, much less at this edition's price. Am I unhappy with the purchase? I'm not a fan of the character or the movie, but I recognize that he's a classic character in comics and in the dark world in general, a theme that encompasses a large part of my collection. By dark, I'm not referring to the comics, which frankly don't appeal to me at all. So happy with the purchase, it looks spectacular in my display cases. And that's the end of it. That's it for this week's boring stuff. Remember, you can help us a lot by subscribing, liking, or posting your thoughts in the comments section. We're already a lot of subscribers. But Mr. YouTube tells us that most of you watching these videos aren't subscribed. Click the button, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything at all. And it doesn't cost you anything to follow us on our social media, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. Friends and fellow collectors, see you in the next video. Cheers and good luck.